tonight in Pittsburgh, weather permitting, it's the Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Morton and Kane on the hill tonight. What do you make of the latest in Bucco trends? Are you staying away from them?
Well, this is a very interesting game for a couple reasons. The main reason is Charlie Morton. He's sort of an enigma. I mean, of course, last year he was absolutely horrible. He's got a lot of potential. I guess that's why the Pirates are sticking with him. And then in spring training, he adjusted his delivery to like a three-quarters arm delivery. And he had a bunch of good starts to start the year. But that might have been a bit of an illusion because his strikeout to walk ratio in those starts was awful. And the sabermetrics guys look at that as an indication that a guy's gotten very lucky and is about to get pounded. And then his last start, he did have a bad start. So I'm not sold on Morton at all. Actually, I probably am not as down on him as a lot of the sabermetrics guys would be based on his strikeout to walk ratios. But I think that until his strikeout to walk ratio starts to improve, he's probably going to be in for some trouble and probably a bad bet in the long run. So you look at this game, Matt Cain, of course, is very reliable. I mean, he over the years has burned a lot of money. He's been one of those pitchers who is constantly giving a good start, 6 innings and 1 run, 7 innings, 2 runs, but losing. I mean, he's one of those guys who's like one of the notorious tough luck pitchers in baseball. So anytime you're looking at betting at him as a road favorite, it's always makes me a little bit nervous just because of how many times I've been burned and seen people getting burned. But if I had to bet this game, I would definitely take San Francisco just because there are too many bad signs with Morton, and Kane is very solid. And so I would probably, I actually did bet, I confess I did bet San Francisco on the 5-inning line on this one. Although one very well-respected poster on SBR loves the Pirates tonight. His name is Rod1010, and he posted that on the forum. So, but I disagree with that, and I took the Giants on the 5-inning line.
Are you still doing your rollover from your winnings from your previous
yes, I am. Content? Absolutely. I'm almost done. I'm about 85% done, and it's going okay. I'm up about 250. So I'm basically treading water, but I'm just happy that I'm not down. And tonight, actually, the DSI, which is a great book, but they haven't released their team totals yet. I'm looking to bet the Mets team total over, which should be about 3.5. I already bet that on my regular roll. And I'm also looking to bet the Dodgers team total over 4. But I haven't bet it on the rollover yet because DSI hasn't released their team totals yet. But once they do, I'll definitely be betting those and writing about it.
How about in the NBA tonight, Peter? Lots of fairly high spreads, including New Orleans getting 10.5 against the Lakers, 9 for Indiana, 7.5 for Atlanta as they look to close out the series.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Dogs have been a great bet all playoff long, and it might be. This is one of those trends where it's like, you might be a bit of a sucker following it, but I still think all those lines are too high, and I think that betting all 3 dogs in these games tonight is going to win. You're going to win 2 out of 3 more often than you're going to lose 2 out of 3, in my opinion. I just think all the lines are too high. They've been too high all playoff long, and I think they're too high again tonight.
Hey, Peter, great stuff. Always appreciate you coming on. Thanks for doing it.
Thanks very much.